Imagine being able to go to your cupboard and taking out a cookie that you made over a week ago and it still tastes the same and it's just as soft as when you took it out of the oven. By following this recipe and making sure you add one special ingredient, you'll be able to make that imagined scenario become a reality. As you begin, you're going to need a few things, such as an apron, a ponytail if your hair is long, and a recipe book. Put the apron on first because even the neatest of people make messes occasionally. Put your hair up next because I've never heard of someone being offered a cookie and saying, "Hey, is there hair in these?" Let's be real. The next step is getting all the ingredients out. Read the recipe and make sure you've got all the correct items before starting. Once you've done that, set the oven to 350 degrees. The ingredients you'll need for these cookies and the amounts are listed below in the caption. You'll need 2 1/4 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, a half a cup of butter, and a half a cup of shortening, 1/4 cup of sugar, 3 1/4 cups of brown sugar. Make sure you pack them very well. 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 small vanilla instant pudding package, 2 eggs, and a bag of chocolate chips. Mix the butter, shortening, sugars, and pudding together very well or else they don't taste the same when you're finished. Beat in the eggs and vanilla. Once the ingredients are all together, you mix in the flour and baking soda. Once the dough is made, you add the amount of chocolate chips you want last, and then you're finished with the mixing part. The oven should be heated up now, and since the dough is finished, you're ready to bake them. Scoop out dough balls about the size of ping pong balls, bigger or smaller depending on how big you like your cookies. Put them on a cookie sheet so they're spaced about 1.5 inches apart. Put them in the oven for 8 minutes and check on them to make sure they're fully cooked because not all ovens cook at the same speed. Once the cookies are fully done, take them out of the oven using an oven mitt and let them cool on a cooling rack. Once all the baking is finished, make sure you turn the oven off and clean up the mess. Put all the ingredients away if you haven't yet, and do the dishes. If anything got on the floor, make sure that got cleaned up as well. Not only does this recipe show you how to make super soft cookies, it's a very easy recipe to follow. I've been making these for years, so if a 9-year-old can make them for herself, I'm sure the general population will do just fine.